I really wasn't gonna make this video. I promise you I wasn't. But it was just on my mind a lot. I've been really reevaluating just the world, society. This is gonna be a real deep conversation. So if you're a deep thinker, really stay. Cause so yesterday, Elon Musk, as you know it, has became a trillionaire. A trillionaire. Life is still going on the same. Just like if you're at the bottom of the barrel of the pyramid, you still gotta go to work. You still have to pay bills. You still have to pay taxes. Nothing changed for you, right? And I'm just thinking, like, bro, I remember having like $5,000 before. Like the first time I ever touched like 1,000, four digits, and it felt like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? Especially from where I come from, and that was a lot of money to me, right? Fast forward to now, like, I understand certain, limits of money and how it can make you feel and the things that it can grant and the trips that it can, the happiness it can bring. Yes, money can buy happiness. It can. But I just feel like, how can you become a trillionaire? There's still a lot of people starving. There's still a lot of people, in wars. A lot of children are dying, unfortunately. It's just like a lot of things is happening in life, and like no one cares. No one really cares. All these billionaires, multimillionaires, no one cares. No one's just speaking up. And it kind of just, it makes me wonder, like, where are we really headed as society, dude? 20 years from now, 25 years from now, 50 years from now, what will the world look like? We have all these mega corps that's running everything. Like a lot of people barely paying their bills, bro. And there's a silent recession going on. Americans and all around the world, and people all around the world are struggling. And I just feel like, personally, like, we're like, are we becoming accepting that we're really slaves? Like, no, like, it's funny, but it's not. Like, are we really becoming accepting that, like, we're really becoming just numbers, bro? Like real cattle, like real statistics, and a lot of people aren't just really taking it seriously, man. It's kind of sad, as time progresses, depression is becoming more accepted. Feeling down is becoming more accepted, and it's like overlooked now. I remember mental health was actually being prioritized, and I think now we're heading to a world where that's being more monetized now. Like, if you have depression, oh, take these pills or take these supplements, you'll feel better, and continuously take them and don't think about it. It's just, it's where are we headed, bro? And I know this might be a very interesting video for a lot of you guys, or a very passionate video for myself, in terms of, I don't really care about politics. I don't care about politicians. I've never been political, but this is just a milestone we never seen, the first trillionaire. And it just really also allows you to think, like, what is really money? Like, at this point, money is just numbers. I mean, money has always been, like, realistically, as a human being, biologically, like, being here on this planet, understand that we're here to serve nature, like the real human being experience, not this fake societal pay a bill, get your degree shit. Money is fake. Money is non-existent. But when you play the game and the system, you want to buy a house, get a 30-year loan mortgage, and then you fucking get credit number to your name, and that score dictates what you could do in this world. The game, the society game that we're in, the system, this matrix, whatever you want to call it, yeah, it's real for that, but it doesn't fulfill you. It's two sides of the coin. And I feel like, yes, in order to succeed, in order to actually feel happy, you'll have to play the game. It's unfortunate to say, but becoming off the grid is becoming very, 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 very difficult as time progresses. And before you know it, 30 years later, it's going to be very hard to live in the woods or live off the grid or be away from the system. And we're just becoming more accepting of it. No one's questioning shit. You see how we acted when TikTok got shut down. You see how people acted when 2020 was here and people was going crazy over toilet paper. It makes me wonder, are we actually, like, on the right path as a collective? And shout out to Elon Musk. He did a lot of things, but at the same time, it's just his views of us. He's not a humanitarian. He's not a person that cares about other people with empathy. You know, these interesting people from Silicon Valley, etc., are made with just money. Money fulfills them. You know, no personality, no substance, no soul. They can't create anything off the mind. You know, no real, authentic, creative thoughts. It's just copy and paste, shareholder policy. You know, this corporate type of lifestyle. You know, and they live a different lifestyle from us. And I just think, you know, I just want to come on YouTube and make this video because, you know, I'm a deep thinker. I just think like the wealth gap is becoming very, very obvious. And I think also a lot of people aren't really taking this as serious as they should. You know, it's sad to say, but it's actually reality, you know. And I think the more people go through life with nothing, like, you know, no really care in the world, they don't really see anything wrong with it, we're never going to succeed in terms of overpowering the system, you know. One person can't do it, a couple people can't do it, but as a collective we can, you know. And I'm not here to be like this rebel or anything like that. This is genuinely my thoughts. But if the energy matches with the rebelliousness, then hey, it is what it is. If the shoe fits, wear it, you know. I love you guys, man. I just hope that you guys are always taking the initiative to grow, taking the initiative to want to be better, but most importantly, not allowing yourself to be stuck in terms of depression or, you know, judging yourself because your life doesn't equate to anybody else's that have, you know, multi-millions and, you know, they feel good about themselves. Like, that's just not the way to go, you know. Take care of yourself. Understand that life will always give you that value, especially if you're looking for it, you know, and you go looking for it and you pursue it in a positive way with positive intentions. Take care of yourself, all right? Life is good. Appreciate life. Go through life with the mindset of growth and positivity. I love y'all. I'm out.